I think if Peter called me in the next month, that would mean something.
That would raise your confidence?
Yeah.
Okay. Like there's
Don't show this to Peter, I'll literally die of embarrassment. Oh my god.
No way,
You'll never see this.
Oh god. It's so embarrassing.
Is there anything that would lower your confidence? Anything you could experience?
If Peter didn't call me.
If Peter didn't What's your first name?
Sophia.
Sophia. Wisdom.
Philosophia.
Right.
10-minute YouTube interviews. Is
Yeah.
this gonna get me canceled?
I guess it depends on what you
The
say.
woke mob is already on my ass. I'm kidding. They're actually not. I am the woke mob.
So deism is that something that, the way that I like to frame it is, let's say you found out that wasn't true tomorrow, it might actually change how you behave. Is that the case for you?
Yeah, I would probably convert to like whatever religion was actually correct. I'd be like, oh my god, my bad.
Okay. How do you define deism?
Deism is a belief that there is a higher power and that various religions are all making valid attempts at connecting with that higher power, and that
Okay.
no singular religion is like more valid than another.
Okay. And so there is a higher power. Is sort of the core of that? Sort of the...
Yes, but it's like an undefined higher power that like wouldn't manifest in like a single gender or like a human form.
Do you have a working definition for higher power that you use?
I would say like the Holy Spirit is probably the most like akin to how I think about a higher power. Like an all-encompassing, all-knowing, omnipotent.
Some kind of omni creature or
omniscient force.
being? Okay. Okay. How confident are you that this is true?
I'm not.
Oh. Say 0 to 100, where would you put yourself?
I would put myself at like a 60.
A 60? Okay.
I mean, I'm a 10 out of 10, but like 60%.
But 60%
yeah.
on this, okay. And what do you think is the biggest reason that gets you to 60%?
I used to be an agnostic, and I think I still have like agnostic tendencies.
So the reason that you believe there is a higher power now is because you used to not?
No, the reason why I still have doubt about there being a higher power is that I like spent many happy years being agnostic.
Okay.
And like that was a fulfilling like religious belief for me to hold. So.
Okay. So you feel, are you
feel
saying
like-
more fulfilled now with openness?
Actually, I feel like agnostic doesn't necessarily conflict with deist, because agnostic is more about like methodology. It's about like we don't have the means to prove one or the other, and I think that can actually coexist with deism.
Okay.
Like I think that there's something that's omnipotent, omniscient, all-knowing, but I don't necessarily believe that we have the means to like uncover that or like be in touch with it in the way that I think a lot of people feel strongly about being in touch with a religion.
Right. So you would say you feel 60% confident that?
Yeah.
Okay. And the biggest reason that gets you to that 60% is fulfillment?
No, it's more like a willpower thing.
A willpower?
Yeah.
Walk me through that.
Like I just want to believe something, so I just do.
You want to, so you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Je pense donc je suis. You know?
Is that French for want?
I think, therefore I am. Like to desire, to want, to need, to know is existence.
Okay. Je suis. Yeah, I've heard cogito ergo sum. Is that?
I don't know. I'm not familiar.
Oh, I think that's
Descartes.
Descartes. Right.
I think therefore I am.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're 60% because you want to be 60%?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that how reliable is that a reason to discover what's true?
So I think because it's a personal belief, wanting is kind of all that matters.
Wanting is all that matters. Does wanting...
Because it doesn't affect other people. So like my
Right.
belief is that like if this is doing something for me and it's doing something for my psyche, that's kind of like the whole point.
Okay. So it's sort of like regardless of whether or not it's true, it's what you get out of it?
Yeah. And
Okay.
that's why I have like a lot of respect for other people's religions, because if it's doing something for them, I'm like happy to support them in that, as long as it doesn't like negatively affect me, and for the most part it like doesn't.
So it almost sounds like it doesn't really matter to you whether or not it's true.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's
Okay.
that's totally fair.
Is there anything that would raise your confidence?
Maybe. I've yet to like see that. I think if Peter called me right now, that would raise my confidence.
If I saw a higher being like appear right in front of me and they were like, I'm a higher being. Like,
I think if Peter called me in the next month, that would mean something.
That would raise your
Yeah.
confidence?
Yeah.
Okay. Like there's
Don't
some...
show this to Peter. I'll literally die of embarrassment. Oh my god.
You'll never see this.
Oh god. It's so embarrassing.
Is there anything that would lower your confidence? Anything you could experience?
If Peter didn't call me.
If Peter didn't...
If Peter didn't call me, I think I would become fully atheist. Like instantly. Yeah.
Okay. If this wasn't true, would you want to find that out?
No.
Really?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Why not?
because of what I was saying earlier about like religion being very personal.
Okay.
And like if it's doing something for me, that's its utility. I guess I'm a bit of a utilitarian in this kind of religious sense. I am like half Polish, so I guess that checks out, like USSR vibes. But yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's like that train of thought makes sense to you?
Yeah.
I'm not super interested in knowing.
Right. Is it possible to get the fulfillment and what you get out of it without holding this belief?
Yeah.
Okay.
For me personally.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to speak for other people, but
Why? I guess I'm curious. Why do you choose then to, like, be at 60%?
because of what it does for me.
Okay.
Like I walk around all day and I'm like, I'm the hottest person ever. Do you know how powerful that is?
Like,
It's incredibly
to grow
powerful.
some self-confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's 100% fabricated, and like so is everything.
Everything is 100% fabricated.
Yeah, I mean like this school is fabricated. Like literally, it was fabricated by like fabricators, like
Oh, like
manufacturers.
created.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't believe in higher forms of fabrication. Like I believe that like what's made with the hand and what's made with the mind is of like equal value.
Sure. Yeah, I could get behind that.
So does my reasoning match my confidence?
Well, you tell me. Do you think
Well,
just believing?
Well, I'm
is
supposed to be figuring this out, so I think I'm
Right.
owed an answer.
Yeah. Well, that's.
You're supposed to be making me sweat.
Well, it's from your perspective. Do you think that being fulfilled and getting something out of something is a good reason to be at 60% that this
Yeah.
is true?
Yeah, I
Okay.
do.
Because why is it a good reason to be? at 60%?
Because of its personal utility in
Okay.
my life.
Okay. And that, how does that relate to the truth of the matter?
It doesn't.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a very utilitarian take on religion.
Yeah. Yeah. If this wasn't true,
hmm
how might you go about figuring that out?
So I don't think my 40% agnosticism says that it's not possible to figure out.
Okay.
And my overall belief is that it doesn't matter to figure it out.
Okay. If there was a way to figure it out,
Would I want to know? No.
yeah.
And if I had to know, I would just convert to whatever religion is the right one then. I'd be like, oh, it is Jesus? Okay, sure.
Okay.
Love him.
Awesome. Did you have any questions for me?
What do you think? Are you religious?
Personally, no. I don't hold any.
What do you think about my
specific-
new religion?
Um,
40% agnosticism, 60% deism, 100% hot piece of ass.
I think I agree with you that one doesn't need to hold this belief in order to get that.
Yeah.
Just
The
to have that.
fulfillment.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. What's your name?
Matt.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
I'm
you.
Sophia. I
Thanks
like
for
your
s-
little series. It's really like interesting and fun.
Thanks. Yeah.
Do you get many respondents?
You mean like people that
Yeah.
write back?
Oh, like people who like come and like have a chat.
Yeah, we've had, I don't
You're
know,
number 9.
10 of them today.
That's
Yeah.
great.
That's a great number.
And you post them on YouTube.
Yeah, if they're really good conversation, yeah, we'll post them. That QR code goes to my channel, and I believe David has one.
I've got one if you need it.
And what's the channel called?
Mine is called Mighty Conversations.
Oh, that's awesome.
But yeah, if you're curious about the process at all, if you just search up street epistemology in YouTube or Google,
Okay.
you'll find lots of other people practicing the same thing.
I'm really intrigued. Some of my favorite courses were on like knowledge production. So I feel very like aligned with your goal.
Right on.
Yeah. I love it. Love it. Thank you guys.
Yeah, thanks for
for
stopping.
indulging me and like I know I'm super annoying, so
That was fun, man. I really enjoyed it.
thanks. Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
Take
Have
care.
a good one.